Before we start cooking, I want to share this with you folks. I've been told that it's Qeema and not Keema, like it's Zira and not Jira. Hindi, Sanskrit don't have za and ka, and I completely understand why sometimes people are not able to say how Urdu speaking people are able to say it correctly. For example, I'm a Homia, and in my language there is no sh. Assamese people often pronounce sugar as sugar. And today we're making this legendary dish called Keema Matar, whose origin dates back to the Mughal Empire. They spoke Turkish, their mother tongue was Turkish, but they were fluent in Persian, and they somehow considered Persian to be royal and decided to make Persian their official language. And the elites of the Persian Empire started speaking a Persianized version of Hindustani language, Urdu. And on a personal note, why do I care whether it's Qeema or Keema? Because I'm married the grandson of this illustrious Urdu poet Rifat Saroj, who penned hundreds of novels and poems in Urdu language. I take it upon myself to learn something very profound about the North Indian culture every day, and whenever opportunity arises, I try to speak proper Urdu. And now let's start cooking. The recipe is very simple. Dice some red or yellow onions, whatever you have. The smaller the size of the onion bits, the more beautifully it will mix into the minced meat, lending a remarkable sweetness. The sweetness of onions mixed with the minced meat is going to lend a remarkable flavor as well as texture. Next, I'm using ripe tomatoes. Score the bottom of the tomatoes before dunking them into hot water. Then transfer them into cold water. This helps peel the tomato skin. You can skip this step and straight away go dice the tomatoes. I'm doing this just to earn brownie points from my mother because she does not like tomato skin floating in any bhaji or curry. Moving on to the aromatics, you can use store-bought ginger garlic paste or make your own. There is a different kind of joy in cooking from scratch. Take one chili, de-seed it, and then make thin slices for garnish later. Some ginger julienne to be used for garnish later. Now I'm adding oil. Whole spices go in. The flame is on medium because I want the whole dry spices to leave their beautiful floral, mildly spicy aroma into the oil. Let this simmer for a couple of minutes, and then we throw in the diced onions. The onions have turned slightly translucent. Now I'm throwing in the keema, meaning the minced meat. Because the keema comes packaged in such a way, you need to rigorously saute at this time to ensure there are no lumps and the texture of the meat is grainy and bitsy. The meat has beautifully turned brown. Now time for ginger garlic. Ripe tomatoes are a great source of umami. When the tomatoes ripen, their glutamic acid increases, lending this deeply savory flavor called umami. The raw taste of ginger garlic is gone. Now time for ground spices. Turmeric, Kashmiri Red Chilli powder, Cumin powder, and Coriander powder. I've shared this before. Kashmiri Red Chilli powder is light in heat and has this robust flavor and color. Just makes the curry look beautiful, stunning. Mix well and cover. The flame is on low and let this simmer for at least 10-15 minutes. In the meantime, if you've liked this video, don't forget to hit the like button, and I would really love you to join my journey of sharing food stories and recipes through this channel, so do subscribe. Ooh. Come closer. Look how beautiful this looks. Words can't explain how aromatic this smells. Matar goes in. I'm sure by now you folks have figured matar means peas. Mix, mix, mix. Salt to taste. Cover and let this simmer for another 10 minutes. This is done. My God. Let's check for salt. Final step. Sprinkle some garam masala. Turn the flame down and immediately cover to seal the exploding flavors. I would not mix the garam masala now. Instead, I would mix it just before serving. That's something I do. Serve this with piping hot rice or naan, and your dinner is sorted. The leftover can be the best topping over your open sandwich the next day. This is my version of Keema Matar. Do share this video with all the food lovers you know. If you like this video, hit the thumbs up button, and if you loved this video, then leave a beautiful comment below. See you in the next one.